What's up guys, it's your girl Tam and I am back with another video. Today I want to talk about like how life's been. Something that I've kind of overcome the past few years. So I would say like 2017 was a really rough year. I lost my grandma and there was a lot of loss around that. And that was like my first big loss in my life. And it heavily impacted me, you know, focus in uni, and definitely my grades showed a result of that, because like in uni I was getting like top grades, you know. Yeah, it just started dropping off when she just became ill and passed away. Obviously I still made it, I still stuck through, and I still managed to finish uni without like taking a break and stuff, which I'm super duper proud of. Going through that, it was really hard, and I also thought I would never be where I am now, in terms of strength, in terms of healing. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that's gone through loss and, you know, don't know how to cope, and you might not have family, you might not have like friends that understand, and that makes it 10 times harder when you feel like there's no one around that's relatable. You might also feel like the feelings you're feeling aren't normal. Another thing that I had was a guilt of living a happy life without the people that's not here. And when I say that, not only when my grandma passed away, there was a lot more loss after that. You know, my best friend, she committed suicide, and that was another hard situation to heal from. And I felt very guilty, like how am I just out here just, you know, getting on with day-to-day life and she's no longer here. I would say it took years, you know. It's 2024, that's a good, you know, 6-7 years of really healing. And I would say it's weird because I feel like my healing process hasn't been intentional. I just know I want to live a happy, fulfilled life, and I want to do what makes me happy. And I've just slowly started eliminating anything that's negative out of my life. Definitely easier said than done. If you're a believer in God, I come from a Christian background. My dad is a born Muslim, so I've got both religions, you know, equally behind me from my dad's side and my mum's. And just no matter what, like God is always behind you, beside you, he's walking with you. And as long as you believe that, I strongly believe that will get you through anything. Obviously there's some people that's not religious out there, and that's okay. You just find your own method, you find what works for you, and you work with it. Also, reach out to people. I think it works two ways. When you lose someone you love and you care about, the person that's going through that loss doesn't always reach out to other people because they feel like no one's gonna get this. Like no one knows what it's like to lose a sister, a son, you know, any type of relative, a best friend. They're not gonna understand. But you know what? Sometimes you just need someone to sit with you, someone to just listen to you, just so you can like just feel someone's presence, that you're not alone. And I think that's the biggest thing. I would say that, but I would also say if you're the person going through something and you do feel alone, reach out to people. Like call someone. If they don't answer, you know what, try someone else. Have like your top 3 people who you can rely on and lean on. Maybe not everyone has 3 people. I'm blessed enough to have a lot of people. I've got like a good team of people around me that love me, and you know. And sometimes you might even have a co-worker that you really get along with. You might not want them to see you down, but you know, they brighten up your day. Go to them. And if you don't want to talk about what you're going through, go to them, go have a laugh, go talk about something that takes you out of that negative environment or that negative mindset. If that means going out, you don't have to go out for a drink, you don't have to drink alcohol, you know, you don't have to involve yourself in anything that's not good for you, does not feed your spirit. For some people it might work temporarily, and that's also okay. Everyone has their own so fast. And like, even that, another thing, sometimes rushing to be okay, to feel okay, you don't need to. Sometimes you need to process things. Crying is okay, and especially for black men, you know, they feel like they can't express themselves, they're gonna come across as weak. If you've got that friend or that partner, open up to them and let them know how you feel. Even if it's that one safe space, even if it's your mum. Like, I know some guys might have like a good relationship with their mum, and it's like, I can be real with my mum, I can't be real with a man them, to a certain degree, because the man them are going to think I'm weak. And I hear that very often about the whole concept of, if I show the man them how I feel, they're going to lose respect for me, which I get. But to some degree, as a human being and as a woman, I feel like half the feelings you're feeling, the man them feel it. It's just that they process it different. And a lot of us put on our face in front of people. So the man them might be feeling what you're feeling, but they're not showing it. They're going back to their girl's house or their mom's, and they're letting those emotions out. Some people that let their emotions out through anger, and that's their method. I'm not saying that's right, that's their method. It's not healthy, 100% not. But that's just a human being that doesn't understand how to process their emotions. Also, with loss, it's such a touchy subject, because although you might have healed, there's someone out there that hasn't. But then there's also someone out there that didn't feel those feelings that you felt. I mean this within families. A family can all lose a person, a family member, and each family member is going to process that loss differently. Some people may never cry, some people might just work more so they don't have to focus on it. Some people will fall out. Do you know what I mean? One thing that I've noticed with loss, there's always that one person that thinks they know the person that passed away more than other people. And I think, especially me losing a friend, I think you have to give people the equal opportunity to express how they feel, because everyone had a different type of relationship with that person. I'm not saying that you don't have a close relationship, but so did another person. And just because you didn't see them around doesn't mean they weren't around. It means they wasn't around you. I would say definitely take that into account. See why people plan videos, because there's so much things that I could say. Words of advice: if you've lost someone, do everything in your power to make their memory live on. And that could be just making sure the next generation in your family knows that person. If they're into sports, that means, you know, making sure their name lives on within that sport. Or if you have a fashion company, you can create a company within their name, or a collection in memory of that person. Just do anything that is sentimental to that person, but is achievable for you to commit to, if that makes sense, and to produce. I would also say, like, honestly, when people say what happens in the dark will come to light, when people say the storm won't last forever, like, these things are real things. I'm telling you, the storm you're going through may feel like it's going to last forever, but it's not. It will pass. This too shall pass. That's in the Bible. I don't know what the saying is in Islam. In the Bible, again, God will never give a man nothing he can't handle. Anything you go through, God is beside you. He's going to help you get through that, you know? He's never going to give you a challenge, a task that is impossible for you to get through. Remember you're loved. Remember you matter. Especially those of you who feel like you've lost someone and you don't want to be here. Remember, you will be missed. Remember, all of those feelings that you felt from losing that person, you're going to leave 100 people feeling those same emotions. Whether it's your neighbor, whether it's your co-worker, no matter who it is. And you need to, like, try your best to get out of it and think, can I let my family go through this? Can I let my children go through a loss of me not being here? And I think that will slowly help you, you know, get back how you used to be. some struggles are tougher than others. I would say no one goes through the same struggle. Everyone's struggle is going to be different, you know. I first experienced loss as a young adult. You know, I was 20, and even when I think about my grandma, I kept saying to her, like, listen, my birthday is next month. You need to wait, okay? Because we need to celebrate one more birthday. Not only that, this is a big birthday. Like, 21, I'm about to be an adult. And I literally remember having a conversation with her one day, and she just said to me, Tamaya, you know what? I don't think I can make it. And I'm like, what? Like, at that time, I'm thinking, what are you talking about? She's like, I don't think I can make it. I'm like, make what? Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I don't think I can make her 21st birthday. And I'm just like, okay. And a part of me at that time was just like, okay, like, why? Like, why? And then another part of me thought it was weird that this person kind of knows they can't wait any longer, you know? So, and at the same time, you have to just respect reality. And I just had to respect it. For a long time, I kept saying, why? But I would say what makes me smile in that situation is it's so nice to see how much she loved me. And wow. But also for her to really, one, I'm annoying. I am annoying because, like, when I want something, I want what I want, and I'm gonna get it. But also for her to, like, really think about me, even, like, with her being, oh my God, girl, get it together. But even with her, like, being so sick, she still thought about me. And, like, that's so beautiful, you know? And I think that's an example of unconditional love. You know, even at your loss, you're still willing to give, you're still willing to think about others. So yeah, I think just to conclude this video, the moral of the story is, you know, love your family, be there for your friends, respect people's space, but also show up when you're needed. Show up when people that you love need you. And people that are going through stuff, reach out to people you trust. Have your top 3 people that you can lean on, that respect you, that, you know, the worst thing is going to someone that you feel like is going to judge you for something. If it's a loss, if it's, I don't know, if it's anything, try and go to people that have been through that. Obviously, if you can't and you haven't got anyone that's relatable, that's fine. But sometimes going to someone that's been through something, they can guide you better than someone that doesn't understand. You're just gonna be rolling your eyes and thinking, you don't get it. You don't get where I'm coming from. I would say that's my advice. But yeah, I'll definitely do another video on this because I have so much more to say. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.